Well, hello everyone. Alejandro Tornato here, coming directly from Beaufort, Georgia. And so glad to be connecting with you once again for this daily evening teachings. And today I want to talk to you a little bit, and I want to do a teaching on overcoming barriers to empowerment. Overcoming barriers to empowerment. You know, when it comes to leadership, leading well is not about enriching yourself, it's about empowering others, empowering other people. And that is crucial. And I wish many leaders in today's world would truly understand this statement, because it's very important for anyone entering into the world of leadership. And if you are an emerging leader, this is something that is the basics, the basis of good and true leadership. Leading well is not about enriching yourself, is not about elevating yourself, but it is all about empowering and elevating others. Only empowered people can reach their potential. When a leader cannot or will not empower other people, he creates barriers within the organization that followers cannot overcome. And that's very important. When a leader refuses to empower other people for whatever reason, but when he or she refuses to empower other people, he is building barriers that followers cannot overcome. And then that acting in that fashion, in that way, then you are, I'm afraid, but you are forfeiting your calling as a leader. You cannot be a good leader if you don't have in your mind the desire to empower other people. Now, when leaders fail to empower others, it's usually due to three main reasons. And I will go over these three reasons. The first one is a desire for job security. A desire for job security. Listen, if you ever in your journey, if you ever worked in corporate America, in any company, and you worked for a particular boss, I'm not saying that all bosses act the same way, because I had both kinds, but one kind of boss is the one that no matter how hard you work, no matter how efficient you are, that boss is going to diminish you and is going to keep you low and not giving you the ability to grow within that organization. That boss is not, and that manager or leader is not an enlarger. He or she is a diminisher. And last night I talked and I shared content on enlarging others. I mean, what it is to be an enlarger. But today, we're talking about the fact that leaders who are not empowering others because of these three reasons. And the first one is that desire for job security. When a leader or a manager is insecure of his position, of who he is as a human being first, and as a leader secondly, then if you're afraid of your own position, then of course you are not going to allow others to elevate. You're not going to help others elevate. You're not going to empower others to elevate themselves. So that's the first reason, desire for job security. Reason number two is resistance to change. You know, when you are empowering other people, you are going to go through some changes. And most people, even most leaders, they are reluctant to go through those changes. And that's why they don't do anything. And they don't do anything for themselves, and they don't do anything for the people that are under them. They are not trying to bring those people up. They keep them way down. And the number three reason is lack of self-worth. Lack of self-worth. You know, the truth is that empowerment is powerful. When you apply it, empowerment is powerful, not only for the person being developed, but also for the mentor. Now, enlarging others makes you larger. Remember this, enlarging others make you larger. You want to expand yourself, you want to enlarge yourself, then be in the business of enlarging and expanding other people on your team. Wherever you can find people whom you can enlarge, go and do it, because it will reflect on you. Now, it is an impact that you can experience as a leader as long as you are willing to believe in people and to give your power away. And I want you to listen to me very carefully. I want you to pay attention to this, because this is crucial for a leader. You see, enlarging others make you larger. And this is an impact that you can experience as a leader as long as you are willing to believe in people. Two reasons: to believe in people first, and to be willing to give your power away. To give your power away. Remember one thing, please, that as a leader, when you empower other person and you give your power away, you don't lose power yourself. That's the beauty of it. It's not that when you give your power away, you are powerless. No. You give your power away, you empower another person, but you remain powerful. As a matter of fact, giving your power away is what makes you powerful. So remember, three things that are the cause when a leader does not empower others: desire for job security, resistance to change, and lack of self-worth. Now, let me close this teaching by asking you a question. And I challenge you to think If you are in a leadership position in an organization, think and reflect on this question, please. Are you willing to give your power away to enlarge others? Are you willing to give your power away to enlarge others? Think of that. You see, if you do, you are not going to be less of a leader. As a matter of fact, the complete opposite is true. It will ratify what kind of a leader you really are. You see, when you are willing to give your power away to empower another person, it shows what kind of a leader you are. And you are a good leader if you do that. You're not such a good leader if you bring people down, if you diminish them, if you remove opportunities for other people to keep growing and excelling. So think of that. And if you are not very willing to empower other people, to give your power away, ask these following questions. Why not? What is preventing you from doing that? And be open to change. That's what a true leader does. It evaluates things and is open to change, is not fixed on his or her own thinking, is opened to new thinking. And that's what good leadership is all about. So thank you so very much for being with me, and it's always a pleasure to share these lessons with all of you. And if you want to contact me directly, there is my website, alejandrojtornato.com. You can also reach out to me on Facebook, on social media, on my No Limits Living page, on my Conversations with Influencers group. Also, I can be reached through LinkedIn. If you happen to be on LinkedIn, just type my name and you can get to my profile very easily. And I also encourage you, if you have not yet listened to an episode of my podcast, The Alejandro Tornato Show, I'll encourage you to go and search me out on Apple Podcast, on Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and a few other platforms. So, The Alejandro Tornato Show. I am posting new episodes with regularity and frequency, and so you will find an episode definitely that resonates with you. And if that happens, then I ask you to share that on your social media platform, and to share it with family, co-workers, friends, anybody who would benefit from the content that I put out and I shared. And also, I would just take a minute to remind you that on September 26th, Saturday, September 26th, I will be doing a workshop in collaboration with a great friend and colleague from London, United Kingdom, Sandy Gill, who is the co-founder of Circle of Power Academy. And we'll be talking about communication, we'll be talking about leadership, we're going to be talking about mindset, what is required to really get behind this post-pandemic era, and how you can be better resourced and stronger when all of this is behind us, and just keep moving forward at an even speedier velocity. Okay, so I hope that you can join us. I posted on my pages, I posted the details for the workshop, and the link to purchase tickets for the workshop. And listen, the price for this workshop is, we put it so low because we wanted as many people as we possibly can to join us. We don't want money to come in between, and the price for this workshop will not break any bank, it will not break any pocket. I can assure you of that. So if you're able, please come and join us. It's going to be a virtual workshop, and you will love it. And we would love to have you there with us. So thank you so very much. And as I always remind you, to live every moment, to be resilient, and also to be kind, to be passionate, to be intentional. And let me once again remind you that we were not created with any limitations. So I encourage you to live your life to the fullest of your ability and potential, and make every single day a limitless experience. So my friends, until the next time that we meet, all the very best, and be well.